will go on and on and on and on. So if you want to, you can do it. It's like a bond you sign in a company. Okay, company is sending you to the United States, you have to sign a bond. If you leave the company or whatever, you have to pay so much of money. How many times will it fructify? Never. Very rarely. Why? Because, I mean, the legal system is such. And it allows you to, I mean, you can't, any legal agreement, it's an agreement, remember. So it's not a one-sided contract. It's an agreement. You have to agree, it's called an agreement. If it's an agreement, that means you also, it cannot be one-sided. If the agreement is one-sided, it cannot hold true in a court of law.
Imitation is the best form of flattery. So if you are trying to copy you, that means you are successful.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's
their marketing will help you also.
See, it's like this is generic. It becomes generic afterwards. You know, like for example, it's complementary. You know, for example, then people what they will do is they start comparing your service to my service. And they say, "Iska service ekdam," and they'll drive you out of the market. So you might want to start something. You may have the intention. You know, but if your service is not optimum or better, then your benchmark has to be even better. If it's not, then you are driven out of the market, and nobody will ever come back to you.
This is the positive side of competition.
Absolutely. Competition always got positive.
And when you frame a business guideline, like in our case, a lot of people keep on asking me, why should people buy butter rodas from me? Everybody can buy butter rodas. There is some economics whenever you start a business. Today we are looking at say 500 stores. Today we have reached a threshold 75 to 100 stores. They are selling Vadapav in Bangalore, they are selling Vadapav in Nagpur, they are selling in Aurangabad, TiE. But the same Vada is going to the second line. Whenever, what is this franchising model? The franchisee, whenever he looks at a company, he says this company has to give me certain value addition. What is this value addition? We buy potatoes, oil and besan for 500 stores. What price a individual franchisee in Nashik or an operator will buy? He will buy how much kg of potatoes in a month and how much kg of potatoes we or 500 people are buying. So bulk buying ka benefit usko ja raha hai. Okay? When bulk buying is economics. Clear? Bulk production. Can you make this production? You have to put up a cook and do the production in a single store. This bulk production we are taking care of. We are adding some value addition. He is getting discounts of bulk buying. He's got the tension of bulk production. उसके हाथ से निकल गया है. Third, can you put up a plant like this the way we have arranged? No. Third is the most important thing. Is wastage or pilferage निकल गया उसके business model से. Fourth is we implement marketing. So there is a solid foundation on which you start a business. Any business, आपको लगा वो franchisee खुद कर सकता है, that cannot work. A lot of people who work into the food franchising business, they said, I will give you a dosa ka formula, chutney ka formula, or I will give you a cook. So franchisee maybe takes the formula of the dosa, is very happy, he pays him a franchisee fee. After 3 months, he starts scratching his head. For this dosa formula and chutney formula, why should I pay him 30% royalty? He says, my mother's formula for dosa is better. My auntie's chutney formula is very good. I will change the banner. Instead of XYZ, I will change dosa this, I will make it dosa that. Idli this, I will make it idli that. Vada this, I will make it vada that. The premise on which you start a business, whenever you are having dealers or retailers, what value addition are you giving? We are giving value addition of bulk buying of raw materials. We are giving bulk production. We are eliminating wastage and pilferage. कोई भी फ्रेंचाइजी की दुकान में वो 15 दिन भी इधर घूम के आया, उसके बावजूद भी उसको हिसाब मिलेगा. If it is being done freshly there, 15 days के बाद, that same man, the same potato, the cook will make instead of 1000 golis, 2000 golis also, or 1500 golis also. And he'll tell the same, instead of 300 wastage, I had 500 wastage. Are you with me? So all these problems in the headache of the business we are handling at our end. So you have to be very clear what you are. If you are going to do a scheme, wherein chalo maine formula banaya or marketing, what is happening? Like in our case, we found material, what we call the product. In MBA में पढ़ाया जाता है product packaging and perception. A lot of people who got into the food business, they did the packaging and the perception part. That is the advertising part. They forgot the product itself. What is the value addition? If you can really say what is the value addition I am giving to my retailer, giving it to the consumer, that business model will never fail.
Have either of you all looked at the VC linked funds? Sorry if you've mentioned that before.
Yeah, we did. We already have been invested by a private equity firm. It's Avishkar. They are Bombay based.
Luckily, I will tell you, we are in that time in India, where India is rocking. मजाक नहीं कर रहा हूँ. India is rocking means rocking.